Okay, let's start with this first problem. So 6 times 3/5 means 6 over 1 times 3 over 5. Sorry for a little lag there. So, is there anything I can simplify in the numerator and denominator? One numerator, one denominator? No, there isn't. So together that makes 18 over 5, which is equal to 5 goes into 18 3 times with a remainder of, that's 15, of 3. So 3 and 3/5 is the answer. Ooh, my pen is acting up today. 3 and 3/5. Alright, let's go to the next one. 8 times 3/4, so this would be 8 over 1. Really acting up today, huh? 8 over 1 times 3 over 4. Alright, I'm going to take some time to simplify before I multiply. So if I look, I see 8 and 4 have a common factor, which is 4. So 4 goes into itself once. 4 goes into 8 twice. So when I multiply across, my numerator is 2 times 3, which is 6. My denominator is 1 times 1, which is 1. Well, 6 over 1 is not fully simplified. God, my pen is really acting up today. 6 over 1, which is not fully simplified, it's just equal to 6. Going on to the next problem. 10 times 7/8. Well, that's 10 over 1 times 7 over 8. Give me a second. I'm going to actually try to disconnect and reconnect my stylus. See if that works any better. So, is there anything I can simplify? Well, there is a number that goes into both 10 and 8, and that would be 2. So 2 goes into 10 5 times, and 2 goes into 8 4 times. So when I multiply across now, 7 times 5 is 35. 1 times 4 is 4. How many times does 4 go into 35? Well, 4 times 8 is 32. That leaves us with a remainder of 3. So 8 and 3/4 is the answer. Going on to number 4. 7/8 times 20, or 20 over 1. Alright, well, before I multiply, I can see that 8 and 20 have a common factor. They have a couple, but the biggest common factor they share is 4. So 4 goes into 8 2 times. 4 goes into 20 5 times. When I multiply across now, I get 7 times 5 is 35. 2 times 1 is 2. Well, 35 over 2 can be written as a mixed number. 2 goes into 35 17 times. That's 34, with a remainder of 1. So 17 and 1 over 2, or 17 and a half. Number 5 is 7/8 times 3/4. All right. 7 over 8 times 3 over 4. I'm looking. 7 and 8 have no common factor other than 1. 7 and 4 don't. 3 and 8, 3 and 4. Okay, nothing to simplify. So 7 times 3 is 21. 8 times 4 is 32. The answer is 21 over 32. Number 6. 1/12 times 3/5. Well, 1 over 12 times 3 over 5. Well, let's see. 12 and 3 have a common factor. 3 goes into itself 1 time. 3 goes into 12 4 times. When I multiply across, I get 1 times 1 is 1. 4 times 5 is 20. The answer is 1/20. The next one. 4/5 times 1 over 8. 4/5 times 1 over 8. 4 goes into both 4 and 8. So I'm going to simplify. 4 goes into itself once. 4 goes into 8 twice. Now, nothing else to simplify. 1 times 1 is 1. 5 times 2 is 10. 1/10. Going on to number 8. 5/6 times 9 over 10. Let's see, what is there to simplify? Actually, there's a couple of simplifications we can do. First of all, 5 goes into both 5 and 10. 5 goes into itself 1 time. 5 goes into 10 2 times. Also, 6 and 9. 3 goes into both. 3 goes into 6 2 times. 3 goes into 9 3 times. So I can now multiply with my fully simplified answers and get 3 over 4. I just want to show that if you did not simplify here, you would have gotten 5 times 9 is 45, and 6 times 10 is 60. 45 over 60 is good for half credit. You need to know that 15 goes into both of these to simplify down to 3/4. I'd rather do this for full credit with smaller numbers as opposed to this for half credit. I would not do it this way. All right, the last two problems were a review of subtraction and addition, so let's change these to fractions greater than 1. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 1 is 16 over 5, minus 2 times 20 is 40, plus 7 is 47 over 20. The common denominator for these two is going to be 20 times 4, so 4 times 16 is 64. This is 47 over 20, so 64 over 20 minus 47 over 20 is going to equal something over 20. I'm going to use my little scrap area here to do 64 minus 47. 4 minus 7 can't do, so I'm going to regroup. 14 minus 7 is 7. 5 minus 4 is 1. The answer is 17 over 20. And the last question, 2 1/8 plus 9 and plus 9 over 10. This would be 16. 2 times 8 is 16, plus 1 is 17 over 8, plus 9 over 10. Common denominator is going to be 40. So 8 times 5 is 40, so I need to do 5 times 17 to get my numerator here. 5 times 7 is 35, carry the 3. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 3 is 8. So this is 85 over 40. This is times 4, so 9 times 4 is 36. All right. Now I need to add my numerators, keep the denominator the same. So 85 plus 36. 5 plus 6 is 11, carry the 1. 1 plus 8 is 9, plus 3 is 12. It's 121 over 40. Well, 40 goes into 120 3 times. 3 times 40 is 120, with a remainder of 1 over 40. Oops. 1. Whoa. What was that? Undo. Yeah. 1 over 40. Sorry for the little technical error. Hope this helped.